As a young man, he was summoned to the wars. Spent his best years with blood on his hands.
Hey guys, it's HomoMoto. Subject for today is fan mail. Haven't got any fan mail yet. I put my fan mail address out the other day, but I wanted to talk to y'all about it before I start getting fan mail. I was talking to one of my subscribers on Snapchat, not throwing a name out there, it's none of no one's business, but he had some pictures of some things on his Snapchat, and I'm like, hey, that looks cool. Wish I could have that here in Alabama. And I'll just say it suckers, but I'm not going any further than that. So he bust out with, hey, I'll send you some. I'm like, nah, man, don't do that. That is illegal here. And I'm glad he didn't, because I love you guys, but I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to get hung up on any kind of charges based on what anyone wants to send me in fan mail. If I get sent anything illegal, I will turn it over to the authorities. Like I said, I used to be a cop. I know what they do to people in jail, and I don't care how many people says that would be a resort for me, because no, it wouldn't. I'm not into trash. Most people in jail, that's exactly what they are. That's why they get put there. But I definitely want y'all to send me stuff if you want to. Here's the address. But I don't want you to do is send me anything that would be illegal or even questionable. I definitely value my freedom, and I don't want to have to put any of my subs or fans in jail. That's just not something I want to do. So, like I said, if y'all want to send me something, that's awesome. Just please don't send me anything illegal. Anything drugs or drug related or anything of that nature, just can't have it, don't want it. Can't say I don't want it, but I don't want it. I appreciate everything all the support I've been given. I'm up to 560 subs now. I gained 60 subs in just a couple weeks. That's kind of cool. Definitely looking forward to growing. It's funny because as I'm growing up with a channel, I'm growing down in weight. So definitely looking forward to losing some more weight and getting back on my feet good. Also, I wanted to talk to y'all about, I keep seeing all these videos about, is motovlogging dead? I don't think it is. Here's what I think's going on. I think the subscribers are getting a little burned out. I think the motovloggers are getting a little burned out. I think people are not putting out the content they used to, and that's probably why people have stopped watching these videos. I know there's some bigger name vloggers that, you know, they've got 60, 70,000 subs, and some only have like 10 grand, but still, you know, they've got quite a few subs, and they just stop putting out content. If you do that and you whine and cry about, is motovlogging dead, it's kind of your fault. You know, as much as it pains me to get on this bike sometimes with all the health problems I got and the fact that it's cold as crap here, I still do it, you know. And if I can't get on the bike and I'm due for a video, I try to put one out every Saturday. If I'm due for a video, I'll just suck it up and either do it or I'll get in my truck. Because putting anything on your channel when you normally post, that gives your subscribers something to look forward to, something to see. If you just stop posting anything for months at a time, I'm not talking weeks, I'm talking months at a time, and then you're crying about, is motovlogging dead? Dude, it is to you. The only reason you're losing subscribers, either A, your content sucks, which most of these guys, their content don't suck, or B, you've just stopped putting out content. Do you really expect them to stick around if you're not putting out anything for them to watch? You got people like me wanting to grow a channel, and I'm struggling to get subscribers. Everyone told me after you hit 500, it'll explode. Then I've had other people tell me that once I hit 1,000, it'll explode. Kind of doubting that too. Is that discouraging me? Not at all. As much as I'm doing this for you guys, I'm also doing it for myself. Probably more for myself than for y'all. Because because I get to get things off my chest doing this. That's something I don't normally get to do. So y'all get to hear how crappy my day is or how good it is, and the only thing you can do about it is hit stop or unsubscribe if you choose. I'm not going to hold a gun to anyone's head and tell them they're going to stay subscribed. If you don't like what you're seeing, don't stick around. Now, am I telling you to leave my channel? Heck no. I want everybody watching my stuff. I don't want to grow as big as Grommy did, like 500,000 subs in a year. But if I do, that's awesome. Like I said, you know, I'm just an old gay guy on a bike. I guess the whole gay thing is kind of a novelty, but I know there's at least two of us, because Lance, the driver, I found him after I started my channel, because I really thought I was the only one. And it's awesome that there's more than one of us out there. I think there's a few more, but we're the only two that I know for sure is out. So, Lance, I know you're probably not watching my content, but if you do, hey, buddy. That was a weird looking truck. This road, the speed limit is 55 miles an hour. It is a fairly narrow road. It's got a lot of curves on it. I'm not on a crotch rocket. I'm on a cruiser that handles good, but it doesn't handle curves all that great. And I don't like going really super fast on curves anyway. Yeah, I'll hit 115 on a straightaway in a heartbeat. But I'm not going over the speed limit on these curves. I was actually doing a little over the speed limit on this curve right here, and watch me jinx myself, this curve right here, and I hit a little slick spot on the road, and I just about lost it, and I do not desire to do that again. Yeah, I'm going slower than most bikes usually do, but, you know, like I said, if I'm on the interstate, I'm going to go whatever I want to. But this is not interstate style curves. This is, if you're on a crotch rocket, this road is awesome. But for a cruiser, unless you're, I'm not going to say I don't have experience. That could be scary. I'm not going to say I don't have experience, but I really don't have that much experience. I went dormant for a long time between the time I last rode a bike before I started riding again. And I do not want to do that to my family. I mean, yeah, I don't want to be a vegetable, I don't want to be paralyzed, but I do not want to put my sister through losing another loved one after we just lost our mom a couple years ago. And I will not do something foolish to speed up my demise. I've got enough going on that who knows when I'll be around, when I won't, as it is for me to do something stupid on this bike that's going to cost me my life. And if this idiot behind me don't get off my butt, he's going to have some problems. Like I said, the speed limit is 55 through here, maximum. These little curves, it's like 35 or 40. This guy's so close to my back bumper, he can smell the Taco Bell I had last night. I've got a lot of friends in law enforcement, and me being an emergency responder myself, it's understandable. But I don't want to make them have to write me a ticket, because everyone thinks that cops don't write each other tickets, and a lot of times cops won't write a firefighter a ticket, but some will. I don't want to have to put my friends in that position where they got to make that decision whether or not they're going to do that based out of friendship or out of what's right. Because what's right, you break the law, you get a ticket. I mean, yeah, if one of my buddies pulls me over and don't give me a ticket, thanks a lot, bro, I appreciate it. But do I expect it? Nope. Do I get mad if he does it? Nope. I'm the one breaking the law. And that's just the way that is. Speaking of law enforcement, that was one of my buddies right there I was just talking about. I am glad I did not put it. I was doing 80 right before I saw him. I'm glad I slowed down to the speed limit. Now, he's actually an honest cop. He would have wrote me a ticket regardless, friend or not. And I consider him a very good friend. I've known that guy forever. What's up, Shannon? What's funny is he knows me, but he don't know Moto me. He has no idea about my channel. There's only a few people here local that know anything about my channel. I'd like to keep it that way if at all possible. If I gain some local subscribers, that's awesome, but I think a lot of people have no clue I'm gay. I mean, I'm a big guy, I ride a bike, I carry a gun, ex-cop. Who's going to suspect me of being gay? I love it. I put on straight drag, I guess. I don't understand the whole concept of, you know, acting gay or acting straight or whatever. Be yourself. You know, just be you. Do you. You ain't gotta be this person or be that person for nobody but your own self. As long as what you do makes you happy, you do you. You be you. It's all that matters in this life. You only got one. Mirror Bridge. Another curve. Glad I didn't hit stop on the video a while ago when I almost did, because I thought I was through shooting. Because I was just talking about cops and boom, there popped Shannon. I knew that looked like a police SUV when I saw it.
I was a storm and I passed right over you, and I tried to eclipse the sun in the hopes that you love the tumble and spray in your face, and the sky broken by light.